What's going on, guys? As you guys can see, I have right here the new Boost Max. This is the massive 5.7-inch screen size phone with the Boost Mobile. We're gonna go and do a review right now. Let's go ahead and start right now. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start with some of the specs of this massive 5.7-inch phone for a prepaid service with Boost Mobile. So as far as the specs, we have a Android 4.1.2 operating system. We have a 5.7-inch screen size diagonal with a resolution of 1280 by 720. So it's a 720p display, it's not full 1080p. As far as the PPI or pixel density, we have a 258 PPI or pixel density IPS LCD display. As far as the cameras, we have a 8 megapixel rear camera with flash. The rear camera can shoot video in 720p. We also have a front-facing camera. As far as the storage, the phone comes with 8 GB of internal storage, and it supports a micro SD card up to 64 GB. And as far as the battery, we have a 3200 milliamp battery, not removable, and estimated talk time it's 16 hours. So those are the main specs. As far as the processor, Qualcomm Snapdragon 305 Adreno at 1.2 gigahertz dual core processor with 1 gig of RAM. Let me guys show you the phone around now. So as you guys can see right here from the side, it's a pretty thin profile. Right here we see the access to the micro SD card slot. The phone also comes with a tool that will let you remove or get access right there to the micro SD card slot. I'll show you the tool later. Right here we see the volume rocker. Down here we see the USB port, 2.0 USB port. Right here we see the speaker grill, a pretty big speaker grill. Right here we see a dedicated camera button to take pictures and to access to the camera. And then here we see the power button. Of course, on the back we see the access here to the rear camera, 8 megapixel with flash. We have another microphone right there, and then on top we have the 3.5mm audio jack. This top part right here is removable, and we get access to the SIM card. So you guys can see right there, there is a SIM card. Like I said, the back is not removable, so the phone comes with 8 GB of internal storage. And you can add up to 64 GB of micro SD card right there. So as far as the color, we get this silver aluminum brooch material on the back with dark gray color. The gray color, or where the gray color is, it feels kind of like a rubberized plastic color. And this is also kind of like a matte finish. It's not shiny or anything like that. The phone feels really good in the hand. It's a pretty big size. So here's the main screen. It looks really nice. In order to unlock the phone, we're gonna hard press right there, and we get access to unlocking the phone and get access to the main screen. Going back here, you can also get access to change from a vibration sound or silent. And then right here we get access to the camera if we hold it. So that's as far as the access to the main screen. As you guys can see, we get access right here to the main screen. To be honest with you, the resolution looks pretty nice now, even though it's just 720p. Really nice colors. We get 3 screens. Actually, I take that back. It comes with 5 screens, and we have the indicator right here at the bottom. So it's 5 screens. This is a stock OS. I'm not using any launcher or anything like that here. Let's go ahead and start with a quadrant test to show you guys the performance of the phone. Alright guys, so here's the results for the quadrant test. We have a score of 4,871. This is kind of like a low score comparing to other phones available today. Again, this is just a 1.2 gigahertz dual core phone, so it's really nothing high performance comparing to other phones that are available right now. But for what the phone offers, I'll be honest with you, it works pretty good. It doesn't seem to be slow or anything like that. So let's go ahead and open different applications just to give you guys an idea how the phone works. Here's quick access at Facebook. And we are connected to a Wi-Fi network right now, pretty quick, I'm sorry. Here's the zoom in and zoom out. Pretty good, pretty quick. Down here we see the back, home, and menu access. So that's a quick look at Facebook. Let's take a look here at Chrome browser. And we're gonna cancel this, and let's go right here and see if we can access maybe Yahoo. And there is a Yahoo page. Let's see if we can open a different page, and let's do CNN. So as you guys can see, it opens the pages pretty quick, and that's CNN and Yahoo, so the browser works pretty good. Here's a quick look at Gmail. Let's take a look at the camera interface. Again, like I said, this phone takes 8 megapixel pictures with the rear camera. So the camera interface looks actually pretty nice. We get the zoom right here. Zoom in and zoom out. Here's the button to take pictures, or you can take pictures with this one right here. So it takes pictures pretty quick. Right here we can switch between video and camera. And looks like we get access here to some filters for the video and for the camera. And then of course right here we get access to different settings as far as video quality. And actually, as you guys can see, you can do video in 1080p. I got the wrong information. I thought it was just up to 720. So you can actually do video in 1080p. Going back to the camera, right here we get access to the front-facing camera. So let's go ahead and show you guys a couple of samples of pictures taken with the rear camera. Alright, so let's show you guys a couple of pictures. This is a picture taken with the rear camera in 8 megapixel resolution. The camera does pretty good. Here's a video in 1080p. Boost Max, the new 5.7-inch smartphone with the Boost Mobile prepaid service. Alright, and here's another picture. Again in 8 megapixel resolution. So as you guys can see, those pretty good. So that's as far as camera interface and video quality. Let's go ahead and test here the voice search with Google. What's the population of United States?
The population of United States of America was 313.9 million in 2012.
Okay, so that's as far as the voice search. Let's take a look at maps. And let's do some search here. Let's say McDonald's. Okay, and let's pick this one here.
Head west on Comstock Avenue toward South 36th Street.
Alright, so as you guys can see, it works pretty good, and that's the satellite mode. Zoom in and zoom out works really good. Nice interface. As you guys can see, it doesn't slow down or anything like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the phone application. This is the dialer interface. I'm not sure if we can. Let's see if we can try calling customer service. And here's a
switch 383.
Alright, so that was a quick look there at the speakerphone and the phone application. Let's take a look at the app drawer. We access right here, and then we get access to apps, widgets. In order to add an application to the screen, basically we go into the app drawer, hard press the application, and then add it to a screen. And here's a quick look at YouTube, and let's see if we can play a video in 1080p. Alright guys, here's a sample video in 1080p playing from YouTube. When it comes to the widget here on the main screen, we get access to the alarm. If we tap on the clock, if we tap right here on the weather, we get access to the weather, and we can manage the city right here. So let's take a look at this game Nova 3 and see if this phone is able to play this game. It's a high graphic game. Alright guys, just to give you an idea in terms of size comparison, my hands are pretty big, but you won't know how big my hands are. So here's the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 next to the Boost Max. Samsung Galaxy Note 3, we have a full 1080p display, same screen size, 5.7 inch. And here's one of the biggest phones available, the HTC One Max, 5.9 inch screen size. As you guys can see, the Max is just a little bit taller than the Boost Max. They both have that aluminum body. That's as far as the size comparison. Alright guys, so final conclusions of this phone. The phone offers a pretty good performance. As you guys saw, we were able to play that game Nova 3, which has a really high graphics. Not a lot of phones are able to play that game. For prepaid services, probably this is one of the best phones available right now and one of the biggest. So guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. We will see you later. This was the Boost Max.